Welcome to the dark. Welcome to the dark reflection. In this scene, we have the Bishop Aaron, her four lookalikes, and somebody who doesn't look like her. They're somewhere in between Detroit and Chicago, somewhere on the edge. We're gonna say Gary for now, because fuck it, why not? It only has one vampire left in that city anyway. I'm gonna say they found them a place to crash and all that fun stuff. Aaron's in the process of setting up what looks to be some kind of weird laboratory of some kind. And she's in the
What you said?
process of remodeling her facial features.
Just leans back and watches.
So I take it you got questions.
Uh, yeah. Well, what the hell happened back there? What the hell happened to Walters?
Walters, I don't know what happened to him. I just know that I felt my connection to him snap.
Okay. Why Chicago?
Because I don't want to be in Detroit when the power struggle starts.
So we're going to a target-rich environment. If I remember correctly, Chicago's Camarilla held, isn't it?
True. The target-rich environment that could claim the title of Archbishop to without having to worry about a power struggle at this point in time.
And we've stopped in Gary, Indiana.
Because we just have conquered it and I'm consolidating.
Wait a second. Didn't we miss somebody here?
Juggler, don't worry about him. He's just a fucking nanarch.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't matter.
So no fun then. Dang it.
There's another reason why I wanted to get SC pretty damn fast. Something like that's pretty damn high profile is going to draw the attention of the wrong crowd of people.
Like
Inquisitors, nomadic packs looking to make a name for themselves. Any Priscus that wants to actually move up in the political situation can now claim a title there. And of course, my old pack mates probably aren't strong enough to hold on. I don't know if do you remember Detroit from a year ago?
No, I don't. I don't think I went there for that one.
About a year ago, Detroit ran through a series of incompetent archbishops. There was one competent one that he got assassinated early on by a former cardinal to turn traitor. So needless to say, archbishops don't last in Detroit.
So who do you think's going to step up?
That fucking Masamba. Him or Mac. Mac will probably have the right of it and probably gain a position of bishop by virtue of him being a Templar.
So what's the game plan when we hit Chicago?
Game plan since we hit Chicago is to make as much noise as we can to get as many packs out of Detroit into Chicago as we can.
So basically build a power base and try to take down the Camarilla in the city.
Mm-hmm. And also to get the blood mages out of some of the blood mages out of Detroit. Right now, Detroit's a powder keg. We don't, and whoever gets control of the Blood Mages of Detroit's got a powerful weapon on their hands.
Yeah.
Well, the Oracles of Detroit, to keep things steady, none of the Blood Mages are going to be on the leash like they were. So some of them might decide to pop up to the plate and claim the title.
If I thought I could do it, I would have, but
I don't have the support for it.
No, in fact, considering what happened 3 months ago, they'll probably kill you if you tried.
Yeah. However, Chicago is a completely different story altogether.
Mm-hmm.
We can carve a nice little niche out for us if we work together.
Yep. That being said, we need to get Christian Cobras out of Detroit.
Christian who?
Cobras.
How would we do that?
Let him know that if he stays there, he doesn't have the protection of the former Archbishop keeping him around. He's essentially on his own. His pack mates will help him. But he has no real support up high anymore. And just given the fact that his patron's now gone, none of the Zamisi have any reason to not attack him.
Hmm. Why would they attack him?
Oh, blood hatreds.
Oh. Okay.
Do you think your bloodline and the Giovanni are the only clans that are going at each other's throats that are from the same parent clan?
Probably not.
The Tremere, the first Tremere, they stole the embrace from the Zamisi, so technically they are Zamisi. But they became a clan when they hunted down the elders of the Salubri.
Okay.
So, and there's also the fact that the Tremere in the early days kind of went out of the way to piss off all the other clans in between.
Oh, so Christian's a Tremere?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He's not the only Tremere in the sea. Last time I checked, we had a new one. Some little asshole that actually dresses up like a wizard.
Interesting.
I believe he met him at the blue. Was it some fucking wizard? I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know all the fucking K-Nights in Detroit anymore. I don't even bother to try. Right now, Christian, though, does have the best chance of being of any use to anybody by getting out of Detroit.
We could use his abilities and knowledges about the Tremere here in Chicago.
We also need to get Dr. Harper out of Detroit.
So
Dr. Harper might decide to stay for the politics.
so again, it comes down to the question of how do we do it?
Don't
How do
know.
we get them out?
I want to make a few phone calls back to Detroit, see if I can get anybody on the horn to see if they want to stay or come up here and get ready to go to the war.
Well, you know, I think we've been overlooking one thing.
Hmm.
Could we call in some heavy support from Toronto?
Nope. because that would get the attention of certain people I don't want to get the attention of.
Ah.
And Erin's going to begin randomly dialing through a list of canines she got from the Archbishop's Rolodex, contacting Duff.
Duff's throwing stuff up first.
Duff's drunk, or
Duff's he's got to wake up first. There we go.
hello?
Hello. What? Who the hell is this?
This is one of the last remaining bishops of the fucking city calling.
Well, maybe you should make some more.
Probably best that anybody with a good health insurance gets the fuck out of Detroit for the next couple of months.
Well, I haven't met anybody like that here.
Hey, you want to go kill some cammies?
I don't care. Whatever.
Do you know how to get to Gary, Indiana?
I guess.
We're
You,
gathering.
ain't
That's
got left in
gathering.
Chicago, right?
Yeah, we're gathering in Gary, getting ready to attack Chicago en masse. Come on, you know you probably want to get your fangs in a few of this Ventru.
I don't know. They all taste like freaking old paper.
Hmm? You could burn their shut.
I guess I'll come down with.
She actually gives you the address for a bed and breakfast.
All right, I'll just like sit down there. I'm gonna load up like the family of dudes that I've been like basically kept like tied up in the basement. I'm gonna load them up all in a Winnebago, in like a really cheap Winnebago from 1978.
Okay. You mean one of the ones that gets about 2 gallons to the mile?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You're not going to take your truck.
And also gonna load like half the armory in there.
Okay.
And I guess I'll head down. Let's see if I could find a nice picture here of what I want.
I think we
Yeah,
got,
Charles Monroe's. I don't know if you can read the side chat.
hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, you got 2 successes on the first one. Roll it again if you want to grab another.
Yeah. I'll spend a little power on this one.
Alright. She's going to go through the Rolodex some more and start contacting random packs, seeing who else she can actually get. I want to say a few hours later when everybody starts gathering up. It's not really that many. She only gets maybe 1 or 2 packs worth of people interested in meeting up. They actually show up at the bed and breakfast.
Yeah, he'll go for a third one. Just the abysmal last one. Alright, he's alright for now. He's got 5 blood beads.
Okay, we're gonna flash forward this a little bit to the small group of Akanites now meeting up. Duff, have you met Bishop Young yet?
Here we go. I haven't met anybody.
Okay,
All they're gonna know is here's the van that I want. Let's see here. I'm gonna screen share. Maybe this will work. This
hold on,
van
somebody's
right
yelling.
here is kind of what I want.
I only see a black screen.
Yes. I'm sorry, I ain't done. I'm being called away, guys. Give me just a second. Let's role play between two until I get back.
Okay.
Yay! That's because we're not in the same city even.
How are you doing?
I don't know how we're supposed to roleplay. We're not even in the same city yet. Hey, keep on trucking. Good time. 10-4, good buddy. Got rubber duck. Bye. Let's see here. Maybe if I save image.
Is that it?
That's it. See, I'm gonna try to load it up as my main image here. So we'll see. How do I turn the screen share off? Oh well.
You sure?
Oh man.
He'll make a call to his goals and redirect them to Gary.
Okay.
There we go.
Duff. Wow, that's a really, really, really old school van. When Duff arrives to the bed and breakfast where Aaron said meet her, he'll see 5 women that look almost exactly alike, and that dude over there.
Well, I actually have appearance 2 now, so he's not quite that ugly.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull up in my van here. Got everybody loaded up in the back, this entire family of people that are all like totally blood bonded to me now.
Okay.
And weaponry I could fit that we stole from the armory in there. Well, hey, so what are we doing?
You're from Chicago, right?
Well, actually, I'm from but same diff.
Close enough. Do you know how to navigate through the little back streets and whatnot down there?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I didn't come here very often, but like I think I might have like an uncle or something here, like somebody who's like this.
Okay,
I don't know.
here's the plan for the night. You got some shovels, would you?
Yep, always do.
How about you, Duff? You got a shovel?
I look in the back, and there are no shovels, just guns. Nah, but I got pull out like an AK-47 or like I could whack someone over the head with this.
Okay, we're going to Home Depot before we get on to our little trip. Here's the plan. Tonight, shovel ahead and find new havens that we could hold up in. Tomorrow night, try to get some more people in. Day after tomorrow, we fucking strike en masse. Sounds like a plan, don't it?
And in between that, can we see if we can surgically wipe out a couple of Camarilla members?
Do you know any Camarilla members that are easy to track?
Do we have any names of individuals?
No, there's no one infiltration members.
Wait, we have an infiltrator in there?
Mm-hmm.
Can we contact him?
Yeah,
Can he give us names?
yeah, but I don't want to use them quite yet.
Hmm.
You somebody out, or if you're gonna like start a crusade in the city, like you don't go by starting at this street because then everybody's just gonna
That is true. That's why I
fucking
picked.
roll up.
That's true. That's why I picked Indiana as the place to get the shovel.
So you gotta like.
I'm sorry, Chris. You're coming.
All right. So whatever.
You got a point. If we start shovel-headed in mass, it's going to send up red flags. We could go from attack pattern to stealth mode and just go in and scout the place out for now. Look for havens inside the city that we could use.
Sounds good to me.
You know, any anarchs that we could probably buy off?
I don't know. I ain't got no money.
I got a little money.
I got 6 pounds of gold in the back of my car.
6 pounds. That should do us good for a little while. I remember that's somewhere in. Yeah. Gets on his cell phone, starts doing math.
I don't know. You got any I don't know. I've never done this shit before, this crusade shit. But from what I understand, how it usually works out is you get like our fucking spooky fucking ugly swamp guys talk to their fucking spooky ugly swamp guys, and that's usually how it starts. So
Our ugly, spooky swamp guys have gone to ground. The other half of them are firmly back in the Prescott, back in Detroit. I don't want to get caught in between them and the fucking power struggle right now.
6 pounds of gold's worth just over $108,000.
I want to be honest with you, the fucking Lasumbrans and Misa are going to be going at each other's throats pretty soon.
yeah, I'm sorry I missed that.
Well, we can go into Chicago now, or we can head back to Detroit and play politics, which is going to get awkward. Especially when the fucking Inquisitor gets into town.
I just want to see I just like to see those fucking assholes fight. That's all I know. It's hilarious.
So you want to see the Lasumbrans and Misa tear the city up.
Hey, you know what? It's already fucking torn up. I don't care. Do whatever.
You know what? Let's just go and have a few drive-bys. I don't give a fuck. At this point in time, I just want to do something to get my mind off of Detroit. And she's actually in the process of getting.
Let's just go find a fucking let's just go over.
Alright, let's just fucking head on to Chicago. Fuck it. If anybody wants to show up, they will. If not, fuck it. Nobody's claimed dominion in Chicago except for the Cammys, and nobody respects them anyway.
Let's hit Chicago. I feel like eating something.
You see Erin and her pack of 4 lookalikes hop into the U-Haul in front of the bed and breakfast. Come in,
I
Monroe.
get into my sweet
Yeah, he gets
van,
in with the
into my
with the
sweet
sisters.
space van.
Uh, we're going to be heading towards let me.
All the way
Okay.
over, I put in an 8-track of Journey.
Really? Aaron's actually going to begin driving towards the Illinois border, and he's going to stop somewhere near Aurora, and she's going to be stopping at a truck stop, and here's the procession stop up a roll to grab somebody to snack on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she gets her meal. Gets back into the car, starts heading back onto the interstate.
Don't stop believing.
Sometime around 4 in the morning, you see Aaron's actually heading straight for Cabini Green.
Alright, so what are we gonna do? Just hit and run?
Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Malkavian Primogen, who happens to be one of our infiltrators. I'm going to see what he fucking knows. And then I'm going to find a place to crash for the morning.
He's going to Monroe's going to take out a notepad and wait for names to come from the infiltrators.
You see her pull up at a apartment building, and she's actually getting out. She goes up there, hits the buzzer to go on up. About the 6th floor, as soon as she gets into the hallway, if Moreau's still following her,
Yep.
this guy will materialize out of one of the darker corners. What do you want? I'm sorry, I'm not going to do a monologue on myself. I'm sorry, this is awkward and weird. So, Moreau, you could ask the questions now.
Okay. We're here looking for some information on the cameras in here in the city.
Who in particular?
Power structure.
That's going to take a little while.
I just need names.
Let's see. The current lineup is myself. There's a Primogen.
Yeah, he writes down his name and then immediately crosses it off.
You got the sheriff, who's also one of us.
Crosses that name off too.
Iyaga's going to be a problem, so we're going to have to kill her soon.
She shouldn't be too hard to find.
Al Capone's jockeying to be the new prince. You got a few fucking Giovanni fucks trying to run everything. most of the sites are hanging out on the south side.
Let's go with Stars by the one that he said was specifically going to be the problem, one of the problems.
Mm. The Nosferatu have been disappearing.
Is somebody here already?
Don't know.
Well, the less of them there is, the quicker this job might be.
Mm.
Yeah, they'll show up like once all the fucking fracas is passed out. They always do.
Right now we got a bit of a incline civil war going with the Ventro.
Venture names. I find their blood rather nice.
Yes, it's nice and thick, isn't it?
Yes.
Of course, we got the fucking Anarchs that are kind of out in the fucking boondocks.
The Anarchs supporting the Camarilla, or are they sticking to themselves?
Nobody fucking knows.
So they're a probable problem. Good to know.
They offer themselves.
Alright, how about the names of the Venture?
That character, it's been a while since I read the Chicago by Night book. I'm going to have to go back and reread it sometime tonight.
So blah 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 and blah.
And
Well, there's Ballard. There's Ballard. There's I don't know if I think Loden died at some
Yeah.
point, but I don't know
Yeah.
if this is like the right thing.
Yeah, letting
And
go.
there's like about 30 billion of like his like freaking sixth generation childer because the Chicago book is completely overpowered and
Yeah.
everybody like 90% of the city is like seventh generation or lower.
So so Charles, I'm assuming he gives me a bunch of names. I write them down.
It pretty much tells you most of the Malkavians aren't really represented very much except for like the few actually claim membership to Camarilla, which are maybe 3 that he knows of off the top of his head.
He looks over at the bishop. So a lot to work with.
Don't forget about the remnants. Are they active here? Let me roll a fake dice on that one because they move around. Nope. Well, you see Aaron kind of turn back. Well, that's not very useful information.
What do you expect when you freaking ask a kook?
So what's the situation with the other supernaturals? Do you know off the top of your head? She looks over the Duff. So somebody check, you just
I don't
recently detected.
I don't know. I know like a couple anarchs like over in Milwaukee. They've got Spangbangers running around in the woods, pissing and shitting themselves. Supposedly, like they talk to like the fucking gangrel, but I don't know if that like goes all the way over here because that's over on the fucking other side of the lake.
Fuck, we really don't have much information. If we move tonight, we're probably just gonna get killed.
So you know what? This is like useless. I'm just gonna go over and see if there's any rumper stompers up there, and wherever the anarchs are, and you guys can, I don't know, sit here and like fucking jerk each other off or whatever.
Sure, we'll do just that. You see a wooden stick slip out of Aaron's sleeve and just rams it home into the Malkavian's chest. Bon appetit.
Who's she saying bon appetit to?
Monroe,
He grabs him and drinks him.
you're not really going to get a generation boost from this fucker, but you can learn Dementation if you want it.
Sorry? Oh yeah, dementation? Absolutely.
What's your willpower?
5.
Let me see how much I give this character. Walker. 5, 6. Roll it.
Okay.
You gotta beat 2.
That's 3.
This, roll your, instinct
Roll my instinct?
or self-control, whichever one.
That's 3 successes.
You managed to have the frenzy from his blood. This dude was lying his ass off. He knew more than he was telling. That's all you get from it.
He was lying his ass off?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he gave absolutely useless information. He was lying.
No shit.
He just tears the sheet of paper out of his notebook and... Yeah.
I'm going to go out and look around the city, give it a quick look-see, and call a few more Canites then. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Just don't get caught.
Okay.
I think we'll end our very short scene on that note.
Oh yeah, I've got control.
Yeah.